Hello everyone. This video is a school project where I look at the development of computers in modern history and make a prediction as to what they will look like in the year 2060. It would take too long to cover everything that falls under the category of computer, so instead I decided to focus primarily on displays. My research lasted a couple hours, but the results are very interesting and I'm excited to share them. This video took about 12 hours to make, so I hope you enjoy it and learn something new. I decided to start by looking into 3D technology. It's something that has been around for a long time and has slowly been progressing. To begin, let's start by briefly discussing how your brain perceives 3D objects. Go ahead and place your index finger about half a foot from the tip of your nose. Now close your right eye, open it, and close your left eye. Repeat the process multiple times and your finger will appear to move back and forth. This is because your eyes are a set distance apart, and one eye perceives objects at the inverse angle of the other, so each eye is perceiving a similar yet slightly different image. When your brain receives these 2D images from your eyes, it compiles them together in a way that lets you perceive depth and distance. Now, in order to display images from a computer screen in 3D, you would need to create two separate images and find a way to display each only into one eye. This is most commonly achieved with 3D glasses. These glasses work by only allowing red light through one lens and blue light through the other. 3D movies are composed of two separate red and blue videos, filmed at slightly different angles and arranged in a slight overlay. The opacities of the videos are decreased, completing the overlay and creating a slight 3D effect when viewed through 3D glasses. Now technology has progressed past 3D glasses. Take, for example, the Nintendo 3DS. The 3DS is able to display 3D images with no light filters or special effects. This is achieved through something called the parallax barrier. The parallax barrier is an array of vertical shutters placed in front of the LCD screen which precisely directs light from two sources into the respective eye. This is very similar to lenticular printing, which is often seen on movie cases. The difference is that lenticular printing aims to display two images separately depending on the angle of perception, whereas the parallax barrier is designed to display both at the same time in the respective eye. The only limitation of the parallax barrier is that your eyes must be positioned in what is termed the sweet spot. If you are not in the sweet spot, you will only perceive one of the two light sources, or they will be perceived at angles that do not compile as 3D in your brain. This makes the parallax barrier not an option for displays intended for multi-personal use. Seeing that I hit a dead end, I decided to look into other methods of displaying 3D images. The largest trend in modern technology is that it's constantly growing smaller. What I found is that the next generation of display technology will follow this trend more faithfully than any other technological advancement. It's just a matter of time before your displays are as thin as paper. Allow me to introduce Pepper's Ghost. This footage is from a 2016 concert in Japan. As you can see, there's a completely virtual cartoon girl dancing on the stage. Allow me to explain how this works. What you saw is called Pepper's Ghost. The illusion was originally invented by the Italian scientist Giovanni Battista della Porta in the late 1500s. However, it was named after John Henry Pepper of the late 19th century for being the first person to make notable use of it. This illusion is very similar to a mirror. It works by reflecting light off a sheet of glass. The key difference is that the glass is actually a beam splitter. This means that 50% of the light is transmitted through the glass, and the other 50% is reflected, as shown in this picture. An offstage light source projects onto the glass, reflecting 50% of the light to the audience. Light from behind the glass is also transmitted, making the projection appear to be on stage. Looking a little closer at this clip, you can tell where the glass actually is. Dirt and scratches give it away. However, the projection appears to be behind the glass. This is again because all the light behind the glass is transmitted, and only 50% of the offstage light is reflected. This is the same technology behind Google Glass. When the glass is properly cleaned and appropriately transparent, you get the same realistic 3D effect as our concert in Japan. Now the question is, can this technology really be scaled down to fit in a computer screen? The answer is yes. In fact, it's already been done. An employee from the same company behind our concert in Japan, Poland Screen, released a video in 2016 showcasing a prototype Pepper's Ghost display. This innovative technology goes the extra mile and uses multiple projectors to make the display double-sided. The only thing keeping this technology from consumers is regulations and publicity. Once sufficient money is invested in the project, this technology will become available to average citizens, and the double-sided 3D display industry will become one of the wealthiest fields of business. So this is my answer to the question at hand. What will computers look like in the year 2060? I believe that Pepper's Ghost will spark the next revolution in display technology, and by the year 2060, this technology will be found in the homes of every American. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something new. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button if you enjoyed the video.